Time for baseball now on the show as we give you a look inside Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago White Sox. White Sox baseball is next. In is Christian Yelich. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Milwaukee, center fielder, number 22.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Herald, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Well, Matt, it's always nice to play at home, and they got off on the right foot winning the first game of the series here, and they got a chance really to win this game and maybe even sweep this series. So the first one's an important game.
Little dribbler down the line, but that one rolls foul. Now another 0-2. Swing and a line drive, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Throw into second, not in time, and he's in there with a double. At the plate, Lorenzo Cain looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. Stepping into the box, number 7. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch, and he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Travis Shaw. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. A high fastball is in there. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this game.
And that's going to be a base hit, and the Brew Crew has struck first here. It's now 1-0. Here's Ryan Braun now, and the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Shot toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. 1 run is scored. 2 runs are in. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's a 3-0 game. Into the box now, Stephen Vogt hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Now for Braun, that's now 10 doubles for him on the season. Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled straight back. Ready on 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2. But when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Cabrera comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. So striding in, Domingo Santana. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. So striding forward now, Eric Sogard. He's the 8th man to bat here in the first with 5 runs already up on the scoreboard. And a neck-high fastball that time. This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs. So stepping in, Orlando Arcia. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the 2-out hit will bring Christian Yelich in this inning. Coming to the plate again. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, Matt, the big thing I'm looking at is how many pitches he's already thrown here in the first inning. He's got a high pitch count. So if he continues like this, we're definitely going to see a bullpen game.
Here it comes, 2-0. Lifted the other way to left center. Pagan giving chase. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Center fielder.
In is the center fielder, Angel Pagan. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Harold Reynolds, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, this is one of those losing streaks, but you know what? I'm a little more cavalier about it than they probably are. But all they got to do, really, this is a good team. Just go win one game, and before you know it, you'll be on a winning streak. They're a good club.
Digging in the switch hitter, Melky Cabrera. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Pitch on the way. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he pops him up back behind second base. Sogard is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Swing and a liner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
In there, 1-2 now. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Pagan comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Ready for another chance? Number 7. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. The relay, and he's in there safely. He's got a double. Striding in once again, Travis Shaw. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. And I believe perhaps a balk has been called here. Yes, it has. And that's going to move the runner up to third now with still just 1 away. Now the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Now, Matt, he's 0-2, and he swung at 2 pitches that look like they're trying to pitch around him. Maybe that's his strategy. Now he thinks they're going to come to him, and they get him. I wouldn't pitch to him anyway.
Gurriel has room in foul territory.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. 2-strike changeup. I like the thought process, and he got it on the corner. I got to give the hitter some credit for fouling that one off.
A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And he'll make the catch on the run as he reaches down to Spirit for the second out. And it's there, but it's dropped at the plate. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ryan Braun. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Abreu.
And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. Digging in now, number 30, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Josh Harrison will be next. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Josh Harrison stands in, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Ready now, Yulieski Gurriel. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. First pitch on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but if they get something going, it's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at-bat.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The 3-1 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now the double steal is on here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Yelich calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. So here is Avisail Garcia. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. In there, strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
High in the air out to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is settling in now. Stephen Vogt 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Catcher Stephen.
Here's a ball hit in the air out toward Cabrera in left. 1 pitch, 1 away. Ready to take his hacks again, Domingo Santana, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Out of here! A solo shot, and they add another. Number 34.
Second baseman Eric Soga.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Now pitching for the Whitesox.
Swing and a looper to left. Here comes Cabrera. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Orlando Arcia, a base hit in his first trip. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball in.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Striding in, Francisco Cervelli. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Francisco Cervelli.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Now a flare out to left center, and that's in there. Base hit. Digging in, Yoan Moncada. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Yoan Moncada.
First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Yelich going back. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. In is the center fielder, Angel Pagan. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's set and the pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll get down for a base hit. Here's Melky Cabrera. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First offering on its way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. After it is Kane. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Now at the plate, Jose Abreu. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-0 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. In is Christian Yelich. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Brewers, center fielder.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And this is pulled in out there by Cabrera for the first out. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Harrison is over. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more. Number 7. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second. Now at the plate, number 30. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Designated hitter, number 30.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Nope.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. Josh Harrison stands in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Josh Harrison.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line hard to the left side. But this will be a foul ball.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. Vogt's got it, and he makes the throw to first. Harrison is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Yulieski Gurriel. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now a flare out toward right center. Sogard ranging into the outfield. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Travis Shaw. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Travis Shaw.
Out in front as he rolls over it to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's Ryan Braun now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit to short. Gloved by Harrison. Throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2.
The batter.
Digging in once again, Stephen Vogt. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pagan has a read on it. And the inning is over. Into the box, Avisail Garcia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Avisail Garcia
starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. Way in front of a great slider that time.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
To short. Garcia has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark especially when it's not your home ballpark.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the strike. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Domingo Santana, 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Chopped weakly to the left. Barehanded. He's up with it. The throw. Hats off to that one. Here's Eric Sogard. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled back. 8 runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Swing and a little blooper to center. Harrison into shallow center, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. A hit in 2 tries so far. First offering on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Garcia, and that retires the side. Ready for another chance? Angel Pagan. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Pagan.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. Ready for another shot now. Melky Cabrera, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. In there for strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the changeup is way low that time.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
The first baseman.
Riding in once again, Jose Abreu. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 330 sign near the bullpen. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Ready once again, number 30. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now an 8-1 game.
The batter number 6.
Digging in to try it again, Josh Harrison. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. And the pitch on 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. In the dirt here. Throw over to third here, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Now batting, Yulieski Gurriel. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded foul. 1 run, 6 hits. And no errors so far for the White Sox. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. There's a shot out to right center field. In to score, the runner from third. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it an 8-3 ball game.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Avisail Garcia. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And that misses for ball 1.
Man, it's been a long inning. He's grinding through it. Look, he's got an open base, and any other time I'd say maybe pitch around him, but you can clearly see this inning's taking its toll on him right now.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Yelich is under it, and that ends the inning. In is Christian Yelich. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Center fielder, Christian Yelich.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cabrera ranging back. He's there and records the first down.
The batter.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. And he bangs it into center field for a base hit. Digging in once again, number 7. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And now a block has been called here as he came to the plate too quickly. And you can forget about that double play now as the runner moves into scoring position with 1 away. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fastball, he didn't mean anything by it.
And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Cabrera's there. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It's a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
Line drive to left. Cabrera is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. Here's the
And
catcher,
leading off for the
Francisco.
White Sox. Catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a slider on the inside for strike one. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back to back were so good I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Oh, and he just carves him up there on 4 pitches. 1 gone. Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
That's by him for strike 1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. He swings and pops it high toward the left side of the infield. And this is taken in for the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Angel Pagan. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Into the box now, Melky Cabrera. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Cabrera.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this is low, ball 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, trying to cash in here on this 2-out rally. Couple of men in scoring position with 2 away. Matt Albers takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Matt Albers.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the air to right center. Kane is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Ryan Braun now. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Joaquin Soria has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now a swing and a fly ball.
Number 48.
Therefore it is Garcia, and he's got it for the first out. Stepping up now, Stephen Vogt, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Smoke toward third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Here's Eric Sogard. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Into the box now.
Shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Ready with the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. Standing in, Christian Yelich. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that's in there for strike one. 2 down, runners at first and second. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. To the right side, but foul, and he'll try it again. The 0-2 once more. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Garcia looks up, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Bruce Rondon enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Lined but speared on a hop. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw. Digging in and looking for more. Number 30 is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Number 30.
Scott Kazmir enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Shortstop.
So stepping in, Josh Harrison. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Jeremy Jeffress comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Jeremy.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. From the stretch, runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch misses. The throw down. Behind the runner to second. The runner in scoring position with none out. To short, hit hard. And this will be an RBI as the run comes in to score from third. Stepping in, Yulieski Gurriel. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. First offering on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. Kane is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So here is Avisail Garcia. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kane is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Digging in.
Leading off for the
Number
Brewers,
7. He'll start
first
things
baseman,
off. Xavier
number
Cedeno
7.
comes
Your
on to pitch
attention,
now,
please.
hoping for better results
pitching
than
for
the
the
other
Whitesox,
arms that they've run
number
out there in this
41.
one. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Hit in the air to shallow center. Gone on the run. Makes the play, 1 away. Now at the plate,
Up next
Travis
for
Shaw.
Milwaukee.
He's working
Third
on a
baseman,
1 for 3 thus
Travis
far.
Shaw.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch. That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Number 8, Ryan
Settling
Braun.
in now, Ryan Braun. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward right center. Garcia is there, and he'll make the catch. So coming to the plate, Francisco Cervelli. He'll
Leading
lead
off in
things
the
off
bottom of the
against
ninth.
Jeremy Jeffress with
After
3
it,
outs remaining to try to make
Francisco
something happen.
Cervelli.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Now here's the pitch. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second
Stepping
baseman,
up to the plate,
Yohan
Yohan Moncada. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Center fielder.
In is the center fielder, Angel Pagan. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will make the catch here for the final out, and the Brewers have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
Time of the ball game,